At forward, 6'6", number 43, Pascal Siakam.
So, Greg, with all-star voting underway, there are plenty of deserving players, but only 12 spots for each conference. It is very difficult to choose.
And that's why it feels like someone gets snubbed every year. I'd love to see the league expand the rosters to 15 spots. Remember, we had 12-man rosters back when there were only 9 teams.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got Chris Middleton. Koulibaly is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Alexander Sarr. And it's George in at the 3 slot. Now, here is George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. A 3-pointer off the mark. And here's Indiana. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And we tend to focus on the outside shooting with Young, but his in-between game is just as weak.
Buries it from 3-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Young. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great 3 to answer. Great back.
Nembhard's shot is good.
Well, this is what you call hitting the ground running. 4 shots taken, 4 shots made.
And during his brief career, Andrew Nembhard has shown he has a sense of the moment.
Kevin, there are certain guys who want to hide in the corner if the game is on the line. Not Andrew Nembhard. He is fearless in late-game situations. He's hit multiple big-time shots already. He's got a little bit of that it factor.
Here's Middleton after Indiana gets the 3. Back to Koulibaly. Spins. Here's George. It's hauled in by Huff. Pacers have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. There's the triple. And Indiana, another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Outside, George. It's Young on the wing. That one, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Nesmith, the pass to Huff. Nembhard for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Nembhard's got his second bucket tonight.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Nembhard against Young. Pass to Koulibaly. They grab their own miss, and Sarr throws it down.
And when you ask the coaches about Sarr, they rave about his motor.
Siakam passes to Nembhard. Here's Nesmith, and the Pacers another 3.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here is Young. He has 5. Here's Murphy. It's Nembhard on the wing. Indiana moving it around. A nice shot by Nesmith.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that 3-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight. Now, here is George. Still scoreless. Pass to Young from the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priorities straight. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. Guys, back over to you.
Yeah, tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Shots good by Middleton.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
This one for 3, and Indiana, another 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Young against Nembhard. Kicks it down to Middleton. On the wing, George. No good from outside. Pulls up on the wing. And so it's Indiana in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. We'll get right back to... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Isaiah Jackson out there with Jarris Walker. Then there's Shepard, and it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Potter in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Jackson, that's good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Johnson with it. 20 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trae Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
Champagnie passes to Riley. Bagley with a screen on Walker. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Bagley's got his first 2 points.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And here we can check out the story for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Outside for Jackson. Back to Siakam. Beyond the arc. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And here is Johnson. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Outside for Jackson. Pass to McConnell. Siakam, right side. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. Siakam's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Pacers. Wizards trail by 19. Young left side, right side Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
That one goes in. Murphy's got 5.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And Brian Keeve wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Wizards making a change here. Sarge checked in. Now a chance to check out the top NBA block leaders. Alex Sarr, number 1.
What an intimidator he is in the paint. I mean, he's shot to the top of that leaderboard, and nobody feels comfortable putting a shot up around him right now.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game. And back in the day, guys like Bird and Magic competed for championships as rookies. But Doris, we haven't seen that in a while.
Kev, you have to remember, Larry Bird was drafted in unique circumstances. He was drafted a full year before he left college. And for both Larry and Magic, they joined talented veteran teams. That would be like the Celtics or Warriors drafting Wemby. It would be the exact same story.
Johnson's shot is off. Indiana leading by 21. Pass to Furphy. Here's Nesmith. Now here's Jackson. Here's Furphy, covered by Johnson. Shot's good by Furphy. Furphy's got 5 points in the quarter.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Here's Sarr. That one's off, still out of sync. The Pacers have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. A nice shot by Nesmith.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen. You show us your best move. Let's go. You have the camera on you. Keep it going.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Buffs jacked in, and Andrew Nembhard subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And a switcher also for Washington. George is checked in. And they say in today's game, Doris, no lead is safe, and that's especially true when you're playing the Pacers.
The comeback kings we saw in last year's playoffs, Kevin. They conjured up some of the most remarkable turnarounds in NBA history and the most unprecedented run of game-winning shots we've ever seen.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Sinks the triple. Nesmith has got 13.
Boy, this guy doing his job, spacing the floor. He had 2 triples in the first, and he just gets his third to go.
Here's Coulibaly. Nesmith covering. Here's Middleton. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Nesmith has got his 4th rebound in this one. 44 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Drains the three-pointer. Siakam's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Here's Coulibaly. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, Dorsey's not always the most efficient player, but Coulibaly is electric.
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. One of the most explosive leapers in the league right now. He can rise and finish with the best of them. Listen, we'll give the efficiency some time because he's got skill.
And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. 27 seconds left to play in the first half. Young looking it over. We've got 13 seconds left in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And another miss by Washington. Nembhard inside the three-point line. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it better than that.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Pacers running away with this one. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. You've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming.
They won't see home sweet home for a while, but sometimes the road creates solidarity for the guys, team unity, especially if you win.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Wizards.
It ain't rocket science. Go out and guard someone. Stop leaving.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Pascal Siakam in this game, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
So on the floor for Washington, Coulibaly is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Sarr. Then it's Keyshawn George. And it's Middleton in at the power forward position.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Guys?
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
Well, Siakam just staying strong inside, finds the finish through it.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Coulibaly. And here's Middleton. The Trae. It's hauled in by Huff.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Siakam passes to Nembhard. Here's Nesmith. Here's the three. And the Pacers another three.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Coulibaly. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Down low, here's Sarr. Makes it off the glass. Sarr's got 8 points.
This is where Sarr wants to be, right under the hoop, within easy reach of the basket.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
With the step back, the shot by Middleton wide open. With nobody on him, he parries the jumper.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hand.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Lets it go with the three. It's good from long range. Middleton's got 5 points in the quarter.
That is a smooth-looking shot. Middleton's been doing it for a long time.
And the big fella, Alex Czar, showing promise. Great, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great ability for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game. And has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
And Coulibaly gets it to go.
Yeah, tremendous finish by Coulibaly. That free throw line and down, that's his comfort zone.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for the Pacers.
And this is a high-powered offense today. Clicking on all cylinders, making things happen, and also good use of the three ball. Just enough to keep the defense off balance.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Carrington's checked in. Here's Middleton, and the layup falls. Middleton's got 9.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
And the basket by Jackson.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Shots good by Middleton. Middleton's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
And here's Walker outside. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 5th assist in this one. Washington's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Now, Sarr. He's got 13. In the corner, Middleton with it. Jacks up a 3. And Sarr throws it down.
And would you say the offense is coming around for Sarr? He is doing it all tonight.
Jackson kicks to McConnell. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And stolen by Sarr. To the left wing. 3-pointer. That one misses. Now, here's McConnell. Outside for Jackson. And so it's Indiana going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is just to stay in front of this guy. No blow-bys.
Now preaching strong defense there, GA.
I mean, basic fundamentals. He doesn't want to see anyone on his team get burned on that end.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got T.J. McConnell. Jackson is out there with Jarris Walker. Then there's Shepard, and it's Potter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Here's Carrington. Young outside, takes the 3. Walker with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Jackson from long range. And the Pacers another three.
Isaac Jackson.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Johnson up top, guarded by Walker. Johnson, good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Potter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Driving to the basket.
Oh, my goodness. Carrington turning on the Jets on that drive.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Yeah, that's a pass he's got to catch. Maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead.
Sars checked in for Washington. It's Young on the wing. He's covered by McConnell. Carrington. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Here's Shepard. Offensive rebound. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Shepard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Washington's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Again, it's the rookie, Alex Sarr, having a monster night, giving us a preview of things to come.
And another three for Indiana.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Good on the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Young, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, and in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Young from outside. The Pacers pull it in.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Walker. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
McConnell against Young. Pass to Carrington. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. There's Jackson with the three. The rebound by Johnson. Wizards have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Potter. And got hung up on the dunk. Not quite enough elevation there, I guess.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Young outside. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Count that one.
Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Young. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pacers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Pascal Siakam.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Here's Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Johnson outside. Plays it up and banks it in.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's Jackson with the three. And Sarr pulls it down. And the Wizards with possession. 13 feet away. Johnson can't hit. And Indiana can just let the clock run down here. And McConnell gets it to go.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself. Play basketball, have fun. And, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that about wraps it up.